Hello, very good morning and welcome to Athavan newspaper highlights. Today is Saturday, 21st of January 2017. This is Edward with the highlights of today's English newspapers. As usual, we have three leading daily newspapers for the highlights: Daily Mirror, Daily News and Ceylon Today. Firstly, let's have a look on the Daily Mirror. The main headline says, Economic Region Integrating Sri Lanka, India, Singapore. Our intention is to create a platform for value addition and logistics in Sri Lanka. We will come into more agreements with Singapore, China, the ASEAN, Japan and Bangladesh. In an interview with the NDTV, Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe disclosed plans to create an economic region integrating Sri Lanka, the five southern states of India and Singapore. UNHR chief happy about Sri Lanka's HR record. While expressing his satisfaction on what Sri Lanka has achieved where human rights are concerned, the UN High Commissioner of Human Rights, Prince Zaid Rad Al Hussein, has said it was the desire of the UN to see that the island goes ahead with programs that ensure the rights of everyone. Donald Trump sworn in as USA's 45th president. Donald Trump, officially sworn in as the 45th President of the United States of America, promised that he would work tirelessly for every American vowing to put America first. Work from home mooted by Western Provincial Council. The Western Provincial Council is to introduce a work from home system or teleworking as a measure of ease traffic congestion and fuel emission in the Colombo city. WPC Chief Minister Isuru Devapriya said, no conditions attached to GSP, says UNP. The European Union had only requested that Sri Lanka ratify and implement 27 international conventions. Sri Lanka's 2,500-year-old Buddhist culture is non-negotiable for whatever reasons, even if it were to gain the GSP Plus or any other benefit, two United National Party backbenchers said yesterday. Secondly, let's move to Daily News. Decision on Sri Lankan bidders soon. 3 shortlisted buyers out of 9. Report submitted to PM. The report on the 3 bidders for Sri Lankan Airlines has been submitted to Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe and is to make a decision on it in the next 2 or 3 weeks, Public Enterprise Development Minister Kabir Hasim said yesterday. At present, we are looking into whether the companies have adequate and reliable funding for the proposals, he added. Fundamental right petition filed by HIV-infected person to be taken up before Supreme Court. For the first time in Sri Lankan judicial history, a person who wishes to keep his HIV status undisclosed to the public filed a fundamental rights petition in the Supreme Court seeking an order directing Sri Lankan Airlines to reinstate him for employment as cabin crew at the airlines since his employment was terminated after the company learned he was HIV positive. The Supreme Court, 2-judge bench comprising Chief Justice K. Suripavan and Justice Priyanda Jayawardena granted leave to proceed with the fundamental rights petition and matters were fixed on argument May 30. Reconciliation, peace achievable only if justice is meted out, Chief Minister Vigneswaran. Reconciliation and sustainable peace can be achieved only if justice is meted out to the long-standing injustice suffered by the people, Northern Chief Minister C.V. Vigneswaran said. The Chief Minister was speaking during a discussion with the political, trade and communications councillors of the European delegation in Sri Lanka and Maldives, Paul Godfrey. Godfrey, along with several officials attached to the European Union, visited Jaffna yesterday. Finally, let's move to Ceylon Today. Fraud, corruption under previous government. 2 exclusive high courts to hear cases. The government's attention has been drawn to setting aside of currently operational high courts to examine cases related to large-scale fraud and misuse of state property during the last regime. Minister of Special Assignments Dr. Sarath Amunugama recently submitted a proposal to the cabinet seeking to appoint a special tribunal to hear cases involving MPs of the previous regime. Sources said Cabinet has now decided to submit Dr. Amunugama's proposal to the Attorney General for his comments. Lagarde louts Sri Lanka's economic efforts. International Monetary Fund President Christine Lagarde held brief talks with Lankan Premier Ranil Wickremesinghe on the sidelines of the Davos Forum in Switzerland, has expressed her appreciation of the steps taken by Sri Lanka to become an economically viable country. Tamil state language in Tamil majority areas. Several Tamil and Muslim political parties are planning to submit to the Constitutional Assembly 7 major suggestions ahead of the drafting of the new constitution. Among those issues are the executive presidency, the state language, control of religions, the state of the government, devolution of power, and the electoral system. President reiterates price control. Imported rice not above 76 rupees a kilo. President Maithripala Sirisena has stressed that no leeway will be allowed for traders to sell imported rice above the ceiling of 76 rupees a kilo. The president said his government will not allow traders and owners of rice mills to hike rice prices according to their whims and fancies, ending up with the consumer being additionally burdened. JVP ups anti-government initiatives. The JVP plans to launch its new political front and movement aimed at defeating the government's anti-people program in Maharagama on 22 January. JVP sources said the anti-government program will begin with a convention attended by the party's district representatives. With that, let's come to an end of today's paper highlights. We will come with more news tomorrow morning. Thanks for listening to Athavan Newspaper Highlights.